Okay, so good morning everyone. So this time we will tackle or I will discuss to you about the Mathematics 11, the general mathematics. We are now in the second topic, which is the rational function. So in mathematics, a rational function is any function that can be defined by a rational fraction, which is an algebraic fraction such that both the numerator and the denominator are polynomials. Okay, so we will be dealing now this rational function with its properties. Okay, we have here an example. We are asked to determine the following: A, intercepts; B, zeros; and C, asymptotes of the rational function. So talking about intercepts, this is now the x and y intercept. So the concept that you had been learned from the previous math in the junior high can be applied. So the same concept. So for x-intercept, this is now the time that we are going to let y be equal to 0. Then for the y-intercept, that is now the time that we have to let x be equal to 0 to solve for the remaining variable. Okay, so let us have now the x-intercept. As what we observe in here or in this function, x-intercept, so meaning there is no x-intercept. The reason is that we know that the x-intercept is can be identified, okay, when y is equal to 0. So we can obtain as x is equal to 1 half. And we know that 1 half is also the value that can make the function undefined. So therefore, they are accidentally identified wherein the vertical and the zeros are the same. So therefore, there is no x-intercept. The value for the x-intercept and the value for to which the function become undefined are the same. So therefore, this function has no x-intercept. No? But we have here the y-intercept. This is now the time that we can let x be equal to 0. So instead of writing this function, we have to replace its variable by 0. So become 1 minus 2 times 0 over 2 times 0 minus 1. When we simplify, that is equivalent to 1 over negative 1, which is equal to negative 1. So the y-intercept is at point 0 and negative 1. Next, let us now determine also the zeros of the function. Okay, so let us have to figure out zeros of the function. We have here, we will just equate the numerator by 0. So we can have negative 2x is equal to negative 1. Okay, or 1 minus 2x is equal to 0. Then transpose the constant, which is 1, to the other side, so become negative 1. Then we can now divide both sides by negative 2. So that we have here the value as equivalent to positive 1 half. We know that 1 half is the value that make the function undefined. So therefore, there will be no zeros of this function because the zeros and vertical asymptote are actually the same, are actually equal, not the same. They are actually equal, no, at this example. No, f of x is equal to 1 minus 2x over 2x minus 1. So therefore, there is no zeros of the function because 1 half will make the function undefined. Next, let us now proceed in determining the asymptotes of the rational function. First, we have here the vertical asymptote of the function. Again, we have here 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. 2x now is equal to 1. We just equate the denominator, the polynomial from the denominator to 0. So we have 2x minus 1 is equal to 0 and 2x is equal to 1. We transpose the negative 1 to the other side, so become positive 1. Then after that, we will be going to divide both sides by 2. So we have here x now is equal to 1 half. Again, the function has no vertical asymptote. The reason that 1 half is also that 1 half aside from the function become undefined, the numerator or also of the function become 0. So there will be no vertical asymptote. So later we will have to divide, we will have to prove that this function has really no vertical asymptote, zeros, and of course, the x-intercept. No? Okay, for the for the horizontal asymptote, this is now, okay, we have here the solution that is corresponds to no horizontal asymptote. So wala sa horizontal asymptote. Okay? Why? Why is it that the function has no horizontal asymptote? Because if you're going to simplify, or if you're going to get the simplest form of this function, f of x is equal to 1 minus 2x over 2x minus 1, this will become a constant function because it can be reduced into its lowest term, no? Pwede siya mapagamay, no? So let us prove, no? Okay, we have here f of x is equal to 1 minus 2x over 2x minus 1. We will now prove that the function has no x-intercept, vertical and horizontal asymptote, and of course also zeros. Okay, so let us begin with f of x is equal to 1 minus 2x over 2x minus 1. So first, we can actually factor out negative 1 to from the numerator. So it will become negative 1 times the quantity of negative 1 plus 2x. When we simplify, negative 1 times negative 1 become positive 1. Negative 1 times positive 2x become negative 2x. So they are just the same. Over 2x minus 1. After that, we can actually rewrite f of x is equal to negative 1 over 2x minus negative 1 times the quantity of 2x minus 1 over 2x minus 1. So the 2x minus 1 and 2x minus 1 from both numerator and denominator can be cancelled out because they are actually equal. So the remaining number will be negative 1. So from that, rational function become a constant function. So, a constant function has no vertical nor horizontal asymptote. As well as there is no zeros of that function. Okay? Wala siya zeros at that time, no. As well as the x-intercept. But there is y-intercept. Okay? There is y-intercept. So, I hope that this will help you particularly in answering your activity. Okay? uh, Particularly in determining those properties, no, concerning the rational function.